Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is the update for the hashtag TeamProjectPan 2020 set up by Kat and Hailey from the Beauty News. I'll link their channels down below and their Beauty News channel as well. So I did it last year, I'm doing it again this year, and I actually had a good update for empties and progress and stuff, and then we're doing our makeup basket thing at the end. This month I had 6 empties, so I'm going to show you the empties first, and then I'm going to show you my progress, and then I'm going to show you what I'm rolling in, and then we'll do the makeup basket bit. Okay. The first product I actually finished was this perfume from Jenny Glow in Lime Basil and Mandarin. I didn't have much left the last time. Oh, the markings after rubbing off. I think it was just up to here, so I didn't have much left the last time. It's not. I have no sense of smell at the moment, so I don't know why I did that. Yeah, this is all gone. I wouldn't get this again. It's just if you like the Jo Malone one, then you would like this, but I just thought this one was a little bit overpowering. I know a few people in work really enjoyed it. It's really, really affordable. So that's one gone. Empty number 2 is my Sleek Matte Me liquid lipstick in Petal. It is about time I finished this. The stopper, something's after leaking. The stopper is out now and everything. I don't know what way I have the ring light set up. It's actually such a difficult thing to do. So that's that there. It's all gone. I can't get any more out, as you can see. And that's a liquid lipstick gone. That actually took me a really long time to use, which is terrifying to know considering I have other ones. So this is my second product gone. Third product was one I was using for primer, and it was this sample MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance Based Lumiere 6 mils 0.2 US fluid ounces in Radiant Pink. Oh, I really liked this, which is, well, there's only a small bit in it, but I actually did enjoy this, which is a shame because they're not cruelty free, but I did in fact like this. It was a pink, it was moisturizing, it was kind of glowy. I mixed it in with my foundation to make it not so heavy, and it was really lovely. So glad I used it because it was there for ages. Kind of sad that it's gone though. The next empty for the month, and this one has been in projects all last year, and it is my concealer, my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the shade Light, I think it is. It's all worn off. God, what shade is it in? I don't know. But as you can see, the last time I was down to here and I used it all up. Even when I had done this and this was all gone, there was still so much left on that sponge for a while. This is not cruelty free either, so it's gone. I have used a lot of these up in the past. My opinion's kind of changed on this one, but overall I liked it. It was yellow, it was nice for under here. It didn't have much coverage, but I did enjoy it overall. It's gone. I won't be getting it again, which is kind of disappointing again, but sure, look, what can you do? 2 more empties and then we're into our progress. It is a lip gloss from Huda Beauty in the shade Starcrossed. It is all gone. There she is. Come on. Can you see that? It's all gone. It's only a mini. I'm working currently on my last mini now. Would you believe it? We've gone through pretty much all of these already. This was a kind of, let me see, is there any left to swatch? There. So it was a duochrome, kind of a white gold. It was milky again on the lips. I put it over a nude lipstick. It was quite nice. It's thick, it's creamy, more than like liquidy for a lip gloss. I'm glad I used them. I probably wouldn't get them again because they're so, what's the word, niche-y, like not everyday. For me, I wouldn't wear that on an everyday basis. It is nice, but I want, now that I'm kind of learning as I go, I know that this wouldn't be suitable for my lifestyle on an everyday basis. The last empty for the month is my powder. So my, what is this? My Makeup Revolution Strobe Highlighting Powder in Everglow Lights. I will show you a picture on the screen of what it was. There was a Juicy Pan in it the last time, and this is technically a highlighter. So you can see there, you know, there was panule in the middle, and now it is though totally gone, totally. I use this as a finishing powder. I did not use it as a setting powder because again, it is a highlighter. I don't understand this concept. I did not like it. I would not get it again. unless I knew how to use it the way it's supposed to be used. I had 2 powders that were like this and I've used both of them up now, so that is fantastic. So technically the powders that are left in my collection are ones I actually like now, which is great. So this is going to go into my empties bin. Now for progress, we're just going to work down this list here. So the first item we are going to deal with today is my Sleek Makeup Highlighting Palette in Solstice. I will finish this. I'm going to show you on the screen. So we had finished the orange one the last time. We had a bit of pan in the purple. It was quite thick. And this time, here she is. Sorry about this ring light, if it is blinding you. But there it is. We've gone down and hit side. Have I hit side pan? Yes, I've hit side pan. I used this on my cheek in a few videos and it was very blinding, and I also use it as an inner corner, hence the weird kind of, you know, the weird shape here. So we're working away on this. It is quite blinding. It does accentuate texture. I kind of like it again though. I'm not excited by it though. It is very blinding. I'm kind of thinking in my collection, I don't actually have that many things that are blinding left, do I? As for weight, it still weighs 75 grams. It was 75 grams the last time, 76 the time before. I weighed it twice this time. It was 75, then 74, and then kind of shook back to 25, so or 75. So I'm just going to leave it that at 75. So we're still trucking along with this guy, and she's a pleasure. She's okay to use. The next product that we're going to talk about is foundation, and I'm using the Revlon Color Stay Combination Oily one in 110 or 110 Ivory, and I've gone from this top line down to this line down here, and I've used 4 grams of it this month. I was kind of, you know, saying in videos, oh Jeannie, I don't like this anymore, it's so full coverage. I used to love this. I've worn this, I've purchased this many times before I was attempting to be more conscious on cruelty free, and I used to love it. It was so full coverage, blah. Now it was just like, ugh. You know, that's how I felt, and it would like, I'm pink, so it would separate here, and it's just not working for me. And then I started pairing it with that MAC primer that I just finished, and it was just, God, it was gorgeous. Like, it was all flawless everywhere, and then I kind of was, you know, I was really pink here, so then I went for the full coverage option right here, and I kind of had the choice then of both coverages, rather than like, I'm saying I'm obsessed with my It Cosmetics CC cream. I love that. But I have to use that coverage everywhere, whereas when I mix this, I could have the coverage on the outside loose and then in here a little bit heavier, and it was so nice. So now I'm actually reaching for it because I want to. But I've finished that, so I will show you what I'm going to roll in later. So anyway, I went from 99 grams, I went from 99 grams last time to 95 grams this time. So we're actually happy about using this now, which is good. For bronzer, I'm using my Makeup Revolution bronze palette that I got from Pork a couple of Christmases ago in a set. I've moved down 1 gram to 108 grams this month. The last time, you can see I had pan on both the dark shade and the light shade. I'm absolutely loving using this palette. I'm kind of wishing I'm not panning as much bronzers because I really, really enjoy that light shade in the corner that you see. And this time I am, after, you know, considering I'm working on a lot of bronzers, I'm happy with this. So I've expanded the pan, I think a lot on that dark one up here. And I don't know if I've expanded it much on this one. Like, I am panning a lot of bronzers. But my goal is to finish the 2 of these and just keep working our way. It's almost like a Pan That Face palette. I kind of just want to work my way through this whole palette. Now, I think this one might not work, but we'll see once we get to it. But for now, we're working on those 2 shades. We've gone down 1 gram. I think I'm going to need to repress that dark one. Because it's kind of hard to, sorry, I was trying to find my brush. It's hard to get in there and evenly coat that, because at the moment when I dip it in, I just have a kind of a gap. But anyway, I really like this. It's really affordable and it's so nice. The next one is just for my eyebrow. It's the Benefit Brow. It still weighs 29 grams. It is in the shade 2. It does not look any different. I was using it a full year on Christmas Day. I have finished up one of these before. It is quite a dry formula. There's a few people panning this at the moment. So it only took me a year to use it up the last time. Yet there's barely any of it gone this time. So I don't really know why it's taken me so long. I actually don't mind. I don't have any other pomades. This is kind of destroyed now, unfortunately. It's a really dry formula. There's an awful lot in it. It's 22 euros, I think. For body lotion, I'm using the Sugar Crush Soap and Glory 3-in-1 body lotion. It smells like lime, sugary lime. And I went from her down to here. There's 500 mils in this. I enjoy it. I wouldn't get it again. I'm really confused with the cruelty-free status on Soap and Glory. I thought it wasn't. Then I was reading stuff, so I really don't know. But either way, I don't really care either way about this one, so I'm just working through it at the moment. The next product is my blush that I'm using. It is the last product in the palette that Porrick got me, that big 36 2018 I think it was for Christmas, and it is the peach blush that I rolled in the last time. I think it was the last time. Was it the last time? Because we were having a breakdown with the other product. I put it in here. Gosh lads, it's okay, right, the formula is not nice, okay, but the color is really lovely. So there it is, swatched out there. I have it on today. Probably have it on too much, God knows. Who cares? I don't. Okay, so this is the blush that I'm using. I'm happy enough to work away on it. It's the last one in the palette, and that was my belly, and I really, really like it. Oh, and I used it 17 times. I'm going to do pencil products at the end before I do the roll-in. There's two products I don't have with me today. It is a body lotion and a perfume. I rolled both of them in the last time. They're both nearly finished. They're on my desk in work. And with everything that's going on, we're currently working from home, so I obviously don't have that. I won't be rolling in products in place of them at the moment because I do not have a sense of smell or taste, so it will be a waste. So the last product before the pencils is the product I rolled in the last time. It is the Wet n Wild Contouring Duo in Dulce de Leche. I will show you a picture on the screen of where it was at. It was brand new. I had used it a total of one time in my whole life, and I was working on the powder shade, the banana powder shade, and here is where we are now. So I'm working on that banana shade. It has an awful lot of kick up to it, like it literally poofs about. Unfortunately, this is not cruelty free, and I really do like it. I don't know about the bronzer, I haven't used that, but this powder I really genuinely do like. Kicks up an awful lot. If you know anything similar to this, please do let me know. I wanted to finish it. I'm glad to be using something that I enjoy. And I'm going to go weigh it right now. The weighing scales is right there. So we went from 63 grams the last time to 62 grams this time. For measuring products, I'm using the eyebrow pencil, the Catrice one in Casanova as far as I'm aware. There's just a small little bit left in it. It matches pretty well. It doesn't have a pointy tip. This I've been patting for a very long time. It's working away, don't mind it. Would I get it again? I'm not quite sure. I do like how long it lasts. I do like the colour of it, but I am not kind of fond of the tip. And that's the sole reason why. Everything else is perfect. And then the product lip liner I'm using is the Yardley London, the pink one, and trucking along slowly. Oh, I forgot to mention this one is technically the refresh, but I don't see anything here that's bothering me enough to take out. So refresh or not, we're good to go and continuing. The Yardley London one is here, so you can see where I am now. I am making very slow progress considering I am sick and I have done my exams as well. So I'm pretty happy that we have any progress to show. Now I'm going to show you, there's a woman outside. I'm going to show you what I'm rolling in, and then we're going to do an update in relation to the makeup basket slash chopping block that we were doing after. Okay, so for roll-ins, in place of the MAC primer sample, I'm rolling in this moisturizer, this oil-free moisturizer by Neutrogena. The reason why I'm rolling in a moisturizer is because I'm going to use this the same way that I used that primer, and that is I'm going to use it to mix in with the foundation. I did it today. It's my first time really ever using this, so I don't know. I don't have this makeup on that long to tell, so I don't know, but sure, look. We're going to work away with this. I don't really have anything else to mix in with it, so I'm going to weigh this after this video and we're just going to see how we get on. In place of the concealer, I'm going to roll in this. I want to finish this whole palette next year. this year as well. This is the Sleek Makeup Contouring Kit, and I finished the 3 bronzers last year, and we have left these 3 concealer shades down here. So I want to roll this shade, sorry, what am I standing on? I want to roll this shade in here and try and finish that in place of the Maybelline one. I don't really actually like this, so I don't know how it's going to work under the eye. It is a brightening one, so it kind of has to go under my eye. So we'll just see what happens, like try and finish it. The goal here is to finish it. It is kind of cumbersome, you know, but anyway, I want to finish it. 2 more products. As I said, I'm not rolling in perfume at the moment because I do not have a sense of smell. I don't want to waste stuff just for the sake of it, and I have panned all of the things in my life scent-wise that I don't like. So anything that's left is stuff that I do like, so we're not wasting stuff in that respect. 2 more products to roll in. Lipstick. We finished a liquid lipstick, so I'm rolling in this. This is going to be hard for me. This is the NYX High Voltage lipstick in, what is it in? It's in Playdate, and it's hard for me because of the colour. So you know the way I'm okay on panning lipsticks. I'm actually not too bad at it. This colour is going to be hard for me. I am trying to pair it with a really dark purple lipstick that is also like a blackberry. That's really hard for me as well, and I'm thinking this could lighten it. That's the reason why I'm not taking out the... See, the colour by itself, like I would do that. It will make my teeth look more yellow, but the fact that I'm pairing it with that blackberry one is going to be tough. So my goal is to finish this, and I'm going to mark it on a piece of paper after this video. The last product I'm rolling in before we do our other update is this lip gloss. I've heard these lip glosses are very difficult to pan. I have panned almost 45 lip glosses in 2 years. I didn't declutter any of them, so now we don't have many left at all. Well, okay, all right, we have 12 left, but we don't have any left that I don't like. So this one here are my butter glosses. These are my oldest lip glosses. These are my oldest lip glosses in my collection, so I want to pan them. I've heard these ones are hard. Well, there's 8 mils in this. This is in the shade Meringue, so this is going to be difficult for me both by colour and by the fact that there's 8 mils in it. Oh Lord, it's quite pigmented. It's not really lip glossy, it's more lipsticky. Okay, it's sticky like a lip gloss, but why do I say lip gloss? Lip gloss. But it's quite pigmented. I don't know. Let's hope for the best, shall we? So last month what I had started doing is I started rolling in, would you call them complexion products like face blush, bronzer and highlight, those things? I have the problem of panning things and then neglecting everything else because I get like really focused on those things. I am that way. And so I started rolling in things to, 1, like a chopping block, just wanted to see if I liked it, if it still performs, and 2, just to get use out of it. So I'm going to show you what I rolled in the last time, if I'm keeping them, if I'm not. So the first thing I rolled in is this So Sue Me, which is Suzanne Jackson. She is an Irish vlogger individual. It's a highlighting kit with 8 iridescent shimmers. There is, why does it say 8? It doesn't say 8, it says 6. There's 3 baked powders and 3 like none. So 3 of them are really intense and 3 of them are quite natural. Here they are here. My goal is just to use them as I said. These ones up here are the more natural ones. These ones are really in your face. These 3 down here, they feel exactly like baby powder smushed. That's all it feels like. So it's not a great formula. I would not recommend buying it. But when I'm using it, these 3 up here were actually handy for work. Now I did my makeup in work at the time, so this didn't look too dark in work, nor this one I kind of used on my cheek a little bit. They looked fine. I'm happy to use them. I think I don't want to declutter this as of now, and I'm glad I got use out of it because again, this was handy for work, and then this one here I actually quite liked, but again, I did not enjoy the formula, especially for the price. It wasn't cheap. So I'm going to put that back into my collection, and this one got some use. The next product was a highlighter. I ended up putting this on my Depop, so this one is a declutter. I generally like to declutter things to people. If someone doesn't want it, then I try and put it on Depop and see what happens. This is the MAC highlighter in Soft Frost Extra Dimension Skin Finish. It's a duochrome highlighter. I only used it once and I knew, you know, don't use it again. So as you can see, it's just a duochrome. I'll swatch it here. It's a nice formula, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just simply the colour. There's not really situations where I really want to wear that colour anymore. I've only used it a handful, like I'm going to say under 5 times in its total life. That shade isn't something that anyone in my life likes, so I just put it on my Depop. Next product I wanted to get use out of was a bronzer. This is the Ultra Bronze by Makeup Revolution. This is in the shade Ultra Bronze, I'm assuming, and it's 15 grams. It's a very, very warm bronzer. I used it a good many times. I'm finding it hard considering how many things I'm panning. It is quite warm. I feel I'm keeping this one. I like the formula of it. I have a bit of disruption on it, if you can see. But I think it's slightly too dark in the sense that it's a bit dark, but I would just have to be very light-handed with it because as soon as I booped, it was a bit much. I think it's not too far too dark for me that I can't get use out of it, and it is nice. So I'm going to try it again when my skin is a bit darker, just to see. So I'm going to try this again when I'm fake tanned to see. It does work when I'm fair. It's just I just have to be careful, that's all. But it is a nice formula. I do like it. This last one is a tough one for me. It's a blusher, and it's the Too Faced blush. Oh, the Love Flush blush in Your Love is King. So I use this. It's too dark for me. That's all the problem is. I love these though. The packaging is just so gorgeous. So I'm going to see if anyone in my life wants this. There is a girl, a friend of mine that I have in mind that it would look so juicy on her. It is such a fantastic shade. I really do like it. But no matter what I do, it's too much for my skin tone. Even if I just go gently, as soon as it taps off my skin, there it is. Such a lovely shade. I love the packaging. I like the mirror. It's sleek, but I'm decluttering it. So I'm kind of proud of myself for doing that. Like, I think I have a load of blushes and bronzers and highlights, and you can see by my inventory, but I'm including that with face palettes. Like, I technically have one drawer for all 3 of them. It's not like I am like those other bigger people who have like a drawer for each. They are all fitting in the one drawer, but it's still too much for what I'm personally comfortable with because I know I'm not getting use out of them all. So for next month, what we're going to roll in are these 3 products here. So for highlighter, I'm going to roll in this Moonchild Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. This is tough for me. I don't get use out of it, but I don't get use out of enough things anyway. I lusted after this. They didn't sell Anastasia in Ireland at the time. I wanted it so desperately, and then finally Beauty Bay sold it. And that was actually quite a long time after it was initially launched that Beauty Bay sold it. And I finally got it, and you know, I don't wear duochrome highlighters enough. So we're going to use this month, hopefully, please God. This pink one, I feel like I'm going to be okay. Let me just swatch them. So I don't know what I'm doing here. Can you see? The light is actually blinding me. So I have 3 here and I have 3 here. So that's what I have there. I need to be able to use all of this palette to keep it, but I also need to have someone that would be interested in it in my life. So these 3 here I'm okay with. It's these 3 here I'm not sure about. And yes, they would work as eyeshadows as well, but like, come on, you know. I did spend the money on it, but it is sitting in the drawer. So I want to get use out of it. I want to find out if I do like it. And if I don't, I need to just get on with it and get it out of my life. For bronzer, we have the Too Faced, is it Carry in Big? Soulmates Blushing Bronzer in Carry in Big. This is different than what it normally looks like because it came shattered. So I repressed the blush into my Too Faced Butter Bronzer when I finished it, and I repressed the bronzer here. So here it is. It's seen better days. Like this one I couldn't pass along to someone else. So this one I need to figure out. Yeah, this is quite warm. It's a very warm bronzer. I don't know. I always wanted to keep it because of the packaging. And again, like, if I've learned anything, just life is far too short. So I just need to use it, see how I feel about it. If I don't like it, I don't really know what to do because I can't give that to somebody else. I do like the packaging. So, Lord, I really don't know, but we're going to use it this month and make some decisions. And then for blusher, this is the Tarte Blush, the Tarte Blush in Fearless, the Amazonian Clay one. I have their Blush Bazaar palette, so I just want to see how I feel about this one as well. I do, and you know, I also just want to use it, you know. either way, it just needs to get used. So I'm rotating through my whole collection. There it is there. So I think this is a matte formula. They're really hardly pressed. I want to get some use and I also want to make some decisions. So that was my big long video, at least it was for me. I don't know how long it was for you guys. First half of this video, Porrick was here and then I livened up because he left. I get so scared when there's somebody here. Thanks a mil for watching. I'll see you the next time. I am home. I don't really know how my usage is going to go. Please God, it'll go okay.